Hello, friends. Welcome back to Story Time. Today, the story is about The Slap Shot by David Sabino. Hi, my name is Joe, and I am on my way to work at the hockey arena. Today, the polar bears are playing against the Blades. I am one of the officials who make sure everyone follows the rules. Come, join me, but wear a jacket. It gets cold at a hockey rink. Hockey is one of the most popular winter sports in the world. Both men and women play hockey in the Winter Olympics. Millions of people all over the world play ice hockey. Ice hockey is played on both inside and outside rinks. Most people who play ice hockey outside live in countries like the Czech Republic, Canada, Russia, Sweden, Norway, Finland, and places in the United States where it gets very cold in the winter. This is the polar bear's arena. The temperature of the ice is about 25 degrees Fahrenheit. They need to keep the arena cold so the ice does not melt. It is warmer in the locker room where the players get ready for the game. Let's head over there. Hockey players use a lot of equipment. Everyone on the team has a hockey stick and a jersey, a sweater, with their name and number on the back. To stay safe, skaters also wear hip pads, shin guards, elbow pads, and helmets with visors or cages, and a mouth guard to protect their teeth. On their feet, they wear ice skates, of course. Hockey players are protected from head to toe. Hockey pucks are made from very hard rubber and can travel at speeds of more than 100 miles per hour. If the players didn't wear all their safety equipment, they could get hurt if they got hit with a puck. Each player on the team has a special job to do out on the ice. Forwards are the players who score the most goals. Defensemen also try to score, but their main job is to help stop the other team from scoring goals. The goaltenders, also called goalies, have one job, making sure the hockey puck does not go into the net. Since the other team tries to score by shooting pucks at the goal, the goalies have extra special equipment to keep them safe. Do you see what the goalie is wearing? He has shoulder pads, a chest protector, a helmet with a face mask, blocking pads for both legs, a glove on one hand to try to catch the puck, and a blocker on the other hand. Do you see his hockey stick? It has a much longer blade than the ones the other players use. He uses that to stop the puck from getting into the net. There is Stephanie. She works for the polar bears. She is the public relations director. Her job is to make sure vendors and announcers at today's game have information about the players. Stephanie knows everything about the players, like how old they are, where they are from, and how many goals they have scored each season in their careers. She even knows the players' family members and friends. Stephanie is going to the broadcast booth, which is high up in the arena. This is where announcers describe what is happening in the game to people watching and listening at home on TV, on the radio, or online. Now let's go down to the ice to see the benches where the players sit during the game. In front of the benches are low balls called boards that go all the way around the ice. There are doors that open, but many players jump over the boards to get onto the ice. On top of some of the boards are tall, clear sheets of thick plastic plexiglass. These help to protect the fans from flying pucks, but still let them see all the action on the ice. Nets above the plexiglass add even more safety for the fans. The ice is where the players skate during the game. Although the ice looks very thick, it is less than an inch deep. The lines, circles, and messages that look like they are on the ice are actually stickers under the ice, although a few teams paint them on. To keep the ice nice and smooth for the skaters, a machine called a Zamboni spreads warm water over the ice to fix any bumps or chips. When that water refreezes, the ice is smooth again. Two Zambonis smooth the ice before a game, after a game, and in between each period. The ice crew places a goal at each end of the ice, one for each team. Each goal is 4 feet tall and 6 feet wide and made of red metal poles and a big net. A goal judge sits behind the plexiglass right near the goal or in the lower stands or press boxes to decide whether a puck makes it all the way across the goal line. If someone scores a goal, the goal judge lights a red lamp and the team's fans starts to cheer. Sometimes players do not follow the rules and they have to go to the penalty box. That is where I work. The players who break the rules sit in the penalty box for a few minutes like a timeout. When their penalty is over, I open the door to let them back on the ice. Sometimes players in the penalty box are upset, so I try to make them laugh by telling jokes. Now it is time for the game to begin. The polar bears and blades centers line up at center ice for a face-off. The official drops the puck to begin play. The Blades defenseman gets control of the puck and passes it to his teammate. He skates into the polar bear's zone, winds up, and takes a slap shot. The puck goes behind the polar bear's goalie. The goal judge turns the red light on. It's a goal. Here the 10 fun facts about the hockey. The first organized game of indoor ice hockey was played at the Victoria Skating Rink in Montreal, Quebec, Canada in 1875. The first hockey club formed there 2 years later. The Stanley Cup goes to hockey's best National Hockey League professional team every season. Every player, coach, manager, and staff member on the winning team gets their name engraved into the silver bands that make up the cup. The ice on a hockey rink is just 3/4 of an inch thick. That's the same size as a penny standing on its side. Today, all hockey pucks are made from rubber, but the first outdoor hockey pucks were made out of frozen cow dung. Yuck. Mr. Hockey was gaudy, Howie's nickname, because he was such a good player. He played professionally from the age of 18 until he was 52. That was long enough to be teammates with his sons Marty and Mark for 7 seasons. Where was the first NHL game played? It sounds like an easy question, but there is no easy answer. The National Hockey League held 2 games on December 19, 1917 in Canada. One was in Ottawa and one was in Montreal, but nobody knows for sure which game began first. The Ottawa game was scheduled to begin at 8:30 p.m. and the Montreal game was scheduled for 8:15 p.m. But historians cannot confirm whether or not the Montreal game started on time. So we will never know for sure which game started first. The most successful professional hockey team is the Montreal Canadiens. They have won the Stanley Cup 24 times. Only baseball's New York Yankees have more professional team championships. Tim Horton was a defenseman and one of the 100 greatest players in NHL history. He also started a chain of famous donut shops. Now there are nearly 5,000 Tim Horton donut shops in Canada and the United States. The United States and Canada faced each other in the finals of each of the first 19 Women's World Championships. The United States won 9 gold medals and Canada won 10. Wayne Gretzky scored the most NHL goals in a season and a career. Even as a kid, he was a great scorer. When Wayne was 10 years old, he scored 378 goals in one season. Manomi Riem was the first woman to play in an NHL game. In 1992, she played goalie for the Tampa Bay Lightning in a preseason game. Before 1915, hockey goalies did not wear masks. That made in one of the most dangerous positions in all of the sports. The man who made wearing hockey masks popular was Jacques Plante, who was one of the first to wear one and who developed many different types. Jacques Plante's first mask is in the Hockey Hall of Fame. The end. Thanks for watching the video. Bye.